we need to talk about the number of women in their 40s, 30s, and even 20s who are getting facelifts. Hi, I'm Bess. I'm 39 and I've never had Botox or fillers. But I have pulled about 70 million video views in the last year, so I understand the importance of wanting to look good on camera. Now, Botox used to be reserved for women in their 50s, 60s, and beyond. But with the rise of social media and face filters, women started to see every wrinkle, texture, and imperfection as something that needed to be filled and frozen. And the industry saw a market with young people, and today we have women in their 20s and teens getting Botox and fillers. They use marketing lingo like baby Botox and preventative maintenance, as if freezing your face at an early enough age will prevent you from ever getting wrinkles. But here's why this is so crazy. Because Botox blocks your muscle movement, it restricts your blood flow, and over time that makes your skin look thinner and shiny. I actually saw it described once as like a cellophane effect, so just take that into consideration. And just like any muscle in your body, when you don't use it, you lose it. And the same thing applies to your face. Over time, Botox causes your facial muscles to atrophy, and then your face droops. I even heard one doctor talk about how gravity causes your fillers to migrate, and they accumulate in your jowls, which can cause some people to have that square jaw look. So now we have women in their 40s, 30s, and yes, even their late 20s getting facelifts. Do you guys remember that Catwoman? Yeah, she was beautiful before, but she started to get facelift blindness, and I think this is something that we're starting to see also with Botox and fillers. So anyways, that's where we're at today, and the only reason I'm speaking about this is because I am a millennial, and I remember in the early 2000s when everybody was getting a boob job, and like I am flat, I was called a 2x4 in middle school, so for a period of time I wanted a boob job. But I'm really glad I never got one, because today I can count on two hands the number of women I know that have had their implants removed due to breast implant illness. 8% of Americans have an autoimmune disease, and of those, almost 80% are women. Ladies are literally poisoning themselves under the guise of beauty. I mean, Botox has a black box warning label on it, and people think, oh, it will never happen to me. We don't need to be injecting a neurotoxin into our body. We don't need to be cutting off our faces and then Frankensteining them back together to fit some unrealistic expectation of beauty. Am I the outlier here because my face does this? Am I crazy? Or do you guys feel the same way? Let me know.